Vanna White has slammed Wheel of Fortune host Pat Sajak in a resurfaced interview. Vanna, 66, claimed that she does more work on the show than Pat, 76. In a resurfaced Esquire interview from 2019, the WOF star talked about how difficult her job is compared to the host. She said she walked thousands of miles in her heels while Pat stood behind his podium. The keeper of the puzzle board even admitted that she works a lot harder than Pat. She said, "I've walked thousands of miles, and he didn't have to do that. In my heels, no less." Still, the game show star doesn't think she's more important than her longtime friend, and she doesn't want to become the host. She said, "I'm not any better than anybody else. I mean, yes, I am running the show, which is kind of scary, but I don't think of it as being empowered, in a way. I think I'm equal to everybody. We have 150 staff and crew. It's not just me up there. There are 150 of us that put the whole show together, so we all have our roles to play. GETTIN paid." Vanna has set the terms and conditions that need to be met for her to continue with the game show franchise. Vanna stressed to big bosses at ABC that following Pat's retirement in 2024, she wants her compensation to be equal to what the Wheel of Fortune host would have gotten. In order for Vanna to participate in the fair game, she would need to obtain fair gains, People reported. Over the last 18 years, Vanna has only made a yearly salary of approximately $3 million, seeing zero pay increases in her earnings. Vanna wants executives at the TV network to use the money from the budget that would be allocated to Pat's income toward raising her wages after he departs next season. 50% of Pat's salary is so outrageous that no one in their right mind could say that it's fair, a source told People. The negotiation is asking for much more than 50% of his salary. It's asking for the same pay, if not more. Pat currently earns $15 million a year, and Vanna has been Pat's right-hand woman on the show since 1982. She earned it. Despite contributing heavily to the show becoming popular and a staple in American culture, Vanna never felt confident enough to insist that she was paid her worth until now. Vanna was told, "If you fight this, you will lose your job. You're lucky to have the job." And when people tell you that for so long, you believe it, the source revealed. Salary talks for Vanna, which started in June, have reportedly been getting ugly with the executive producers. Sources claimed Vanna's lawyer, Brian Friedman, is negotiating two deals, one for Celebrity Wheel of Fortune and the other for the long-running syndicated show, according to TMZ. Friedman reportedly asked a Sony executive to use a third party to evaluate Pat and Vanna's roles on the syndicated show to come up with a fair figure. A source claimed an executive denied his request because the studio does not want to use Pat's salary for comparability. Negotiations for the syndicated program have reportedly halted due to the Writers Guild of America strike.